Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear me?
Yes, sir.
Right, good. The most happening activity in the data science is there are a lot of softwares we have to implement the concept of the data science. One is called as SAS, R, Python, even with the Scala and Spark of the big data platform. And we do have normal C language, C++, Java also you can use it to implement the data science. See, all we need is one programming language, that's it. All we need is some programming language. But in the programming language, if there is no SUM sum, then you have to add all the values in the column is very difficult. As you have the sum, what internally it is doing, we are least bother. We are writing sum of sal, we are getting the salary. That's where other programming languages and these things are differing, meaning predefined functions. Predefined functions. Predefined functions. Predefined functions. I cannot keep plainly one by one, right? If I keep plainly one by one, there is no organizing it. So it is organized as some of the functions are related to the numeric calculations. Some of things are related to the machine learning. Some of things are calculated to the manipulation of the data. Some of things are related to the cleaning of the data. So these all functions they kept in the packages and they are saying as these are the packages for Python or package for R, something whatever they are saying it. Now these packages not developed by too much experts kind of things. Like us only, they have been working with the data science. They need something, they developed it, and they think like it may be useful to others also. They published as a package into the Python library. Now, in that way, if you go and try to see in the Python, we have lot of libraries. We have it. If you type here Python, okay, this was the python.org. Now, if you go and try to see here, what is this? PyPy. PyPy. If you go to the PyPy, here you can observe what is this? 120817. 120817 packages we have it. 120817 package we have it. Do you think like practically knowing those all things are possible? No. May not be required also, don't worry. May not be required. These are the packages of the Python. Python is not only designed for the data science. Python is not only designed for the data science. If you see in the same website, let's go to the first page, whatever it is open, this is the home page. In the home page, if you scroll down slowly, there you can see you can use the Python for what it's saying, web development. I want to develop on simple website or I want to develop on some complex website like Facebook with a lot of options, lot of data handling, those are things. I can go and I can use this web development. And the web development also, each and every step I have to sit, I have to write means it's going to take time, right? That's what they come up with some kind of packages. These all things, whatever you are seeing is called as packages. These all things, whatever you are seeing is called as packages. If you know a couple of packages, whatever they given over here, okay, then you can go and you can develop website. Even not couple of packages, actually, if you know minimum basics, you know, Then you explode about this framework. Let's say Django is the one framework is available. Then you are called as certified website developer. That's it. Are you getting my point? And some people are developing using the Flask also. Some people are developing it. Some people may be develop using other things also. But these two things are famous in the web development. Like PHP using, .NET using, Java using, how they are developing their websites. Similarly, using Python also you can develop it. Okay. So you need the Python basics you required first. What is required? Python basics is required. What do you mean by Python basics? Like how to open the Python, how to write the for loop, how to create the function, how to write the some variables, how to add it, how to subtract it, some arithmetic operations, some logical operations, some looping concepts. Okay, this kind of things are called as basics. Once you know the basics, now you have to decide where I want to put my profile. You want to put your profile as a web developer, website developer, then you have to get some understanding on the Django or some understanding on the Flask or any one of the frameworks. This package is also called as sometimes frameworks. This package is also called as what? Frameworks. Okay, suppose you think like, no, I don't want to go in this area. I want to go for, let's say, GUI development. I think you might be listened about the word called as we have jobs on the UI, user interface. That is nothing but once you know the Python basics, then you are learning any of these things, you can develop one. Everything is drag and drop. Everything is drag and drop application, you can design it. For example, you take the blogger, BLOGGR blogger. In the blogger, are you writing physically code? No. Just I want in the top title, okay, title component is available, you are dragging. And I want left side some widget called as Facebook number of users, just that widget is available, you are dragging. That's called as one UI. Can I call like that? Yes. Now you're thinking like, no, I don't want to go with the simple website development or user interface development. I decided I want to go for scientific and numeric. That's where we are going to focus. We are a data scientist. We are a data scientists. What is this Skippy? SCIPY is available, right? Let me go and try to write here SCIPY. Now, that is we got here one more website we got it. One more website we got it. If you go and try to observe here the Skippy pronounced as like this, SciPy, is a Python based ecosystem of open source software for mathematics, science and engineering. In particularly, these are some of the packages which are available inside the skippy.org. One of the thing that is available that is called as NumPy. What is the use of this one? Base n-dimensional array of the package. N-dimensional array of the package. NumPy stands for numeric Python. Numbers you can calculate very easily. And we have Skippy library, fundamental library for scientific computing. Matplotlib, comprehensive 2D plotting, some graphs you are going to do over there. IPython is called as interactive Python. Interactive Python. Like we have R console, we have right? R console, R GUI, similar to that one is IPython. Now, SymPy, symbolic mathematics, we are going to calculate it like sin x is what, tan x is what, something like that. And we have here pandas, data structures and analysis. These all things whatever available is part of what is this? Skippy. If this Skippy is part of one of the data science learning. And of course next is what? Pandas. The pandas also already covered here. It's part of the Skippy. It's part of the Skippy. And also you can see here we have here IPython. IPython also part of the Skippy. Mostly if you know these things, we are almost covered, but not all. But it's not all. Even what happens is here due to the space issue or whatever it is, it didn't given all the things. Are you getting my point? There are a lot of things are available. I already shown here PyPy. In that one, we saw here how many libraries we have. So many. Those are things practically giving here. Is it possible? No. The reason some of the things whatever mainly people are using, those things only given. It doesn't mean that one to become data scientist, this only you have to learn it. These things are we are going to learn it. On top of it, something which is not given here also we are going to learn it. Now, if you decided I want to go for some tool you want to develop, some software you want to develop, you can go and you can use Python. Some automations you want to do it, system administrations, you can develop using Python. Now tell me, what is Python? It is general programming language, right? It is a general programming language. Using that, you can develop websites, UI, scientific, software, system, whatever it is. That's what you're trying to define it. Python is a programming language that lets you work quickly and integrate systems more effectively. Now, if you go and try to see one of the website that is called as Anaconda. Let's say this is the one website. What exactly it is? Let us go and try to see the about here. If you click on the about, Anaconda Cloud is where data scientists share their work. You can search, download popular Python as well as R packages and notebooks to jumpstart your data science work. So what he is trying to do is here, without this Anaconda also I can implement my data science, no worries. But he is trying to give some frameworks to make your life bit simplified. First we'll try to concentrate general Python, we'll try to concentrate. Once you are good with that one, at last we'll come back here and try to see what this Anaconda is doing. But you can implement your data science using only Python. Without Anaconda, we can implement the data science. But if you use Anaconda, some flexibilities they have. They went and they developed here some kind of frameworks. They developed it to maintain our life bit simplified. If I download this Anaconda, whatever we have it, there we have the options. Two options are available. You can download what is this? Python 3.6 version flavor of the Anaconda and Python 2.7 version flavor of the Anaconda. And if you go for your Python, regular Python, let us go and try to see the download is not there. Maybe it is there in the down. Get started. What is this? Download. So if you click on here, this download, we are going to see should I use Python 2 or Python 3 we have here. So you can go and you can see that one. We have two versions only mainly available. One is what? Python 2. Second is what? Python 3. These are the two versions we have it. Somewhere if you go and try to see, the download link will be available. Okay, now as we have only two versions, one is called as Python 2, second is called as Python 3. This Anaconda download also giving what? Anaconda with Python 3, Anaconda with Python 2. And one more point, if I install Anaconda, automatically Python also will be installed. Nothing you need to install Python before that. Are you getting my point? Anaconda is integrated with the Python. Separate installation is not needed. Okay, more about this one we'll try to talk about later. And if you want here today, let us say go and try to see in the bottom.
So first we should install now Python or Anaconda.
Sorry?
What will it install starting now?
Yeah, I will tell you. Now this is what the Anaconda package list which is available with Python 3.6 and Python 3.5 and Python 2.7. So if you want to go with the Python 3.6, this is what it is going to install internally. Now come back to the let us say regular Python. I am least bothered about implementation with the ecosystem called as Anaconda. Anaconda I'll start after few classes. After once I cover the a week of classes or 10 days of classes, I'll come back to the Anaconda. Before that, I'll start with the Python only, regular Python. Regular Python I'll start. With regular Python also we can implement entire end-to-end data science project. End-to-end data science project. And Anaconda guy, as he given somewhat user friendliness he given, that's what he also has pricing. He also going for what? If you go for the pricing, somewhere will be there. Support, consulting, support, blah blah blah. Documentation, blog, contact. Okay, somewhere we have the pricing also available. So as is bit of user friendliness is given, you also charging for that one. Okay,
In homepage, we will find that pricing.
home page, right? Yeah, pricing. So here we have the pricing for public package. Public means what? For our learning purpose, it is free. However, if it coming to the private packages, we have here some money charging based on the GB what you are using it. So because of this pricing issues we have it, most of the people may not be liking to go here, but it's okay. $7 is small amount. You can go for that means people are going for it. But it's not needed. However, you try to learn that also down the line. Okay, now we people understand here one common point. We have so many softwares in the market like SA, SAS, R, Python like that. But more market in the data science is occupied by Python. Down the line, not only in the data science area, in all the areas, whatever I shown, like website development, it may be, user interface development, it may be, one software development, it may be, or one administration activities automation, it may be. All the areas, the percentage should be increases through the Python, because Python is, though it is a programming language, it is not as complex as Java is. In the Java, if I want to write simple print hello world, minimum 4 or 5 lines code I have to write it. 4 or 5 lines code I have to write it. First main class, then internally print statement, blah blah. Here, not like that, only one line. Print hello world. Print also not required, just you write hello world. System will take automatically print for you. Are you getting my point? So, as it is a simple programming language, people love to use this one. Right. Now, let us go and try to see the first point. Right. So if you see the data science with Python, this Python concept, programming language, is introduced by Guido van Rossum. Okay, he is a Europe person and programmer who is best known as the author of the Python programming language. Now, Python is a programming language that lets you work quickly and integrate systems more effectively. The statement as it is I copied from the home page of the Python. Use Python general purpose like build anything. It may be web purpose or it may be anything. But we are going to consider it majorly what? Scientific and numeric, because we want to put our profile in the data scientist area. Now Python is a open source, hence it is free. We will not pay any money to anyone. Using this Python, you develop one simple software. That software also I can sell it to anyone, but I need not pay any money to Python. Are you getting my point? Okay. Now Python mainly has two versions. One is called as Python 2.x and we have the version Python 3.x. These are the two versions what we have. Now download the software 3.x from this location, Python downloads location. Directly I given the link I given. If you want, you can go for this Python downloads. There what is available? Download the latest version of for Windows Python 3.6.3 and Python 2.7.14. Okay, syntax wise, small differences we have between these two things. Apart from that one, work wise both are same. Suppose print statement you are taking. In case of 3.6.3, print bracket we have to write it, then we have to write the hello world. Here, without bracket, we have to maintain the space. Print space hello world, we have to write it. Like that, small syntax differences we have it. Apart from that one, remaining things mostly same. But however, nowadays most of the people are like to go with the latest version 3. So you also start with the 3, and this 3 also came long ago. So you can put 3 or 4 years of experience happily. You can put it right. Wondering which version to use it. The story, if you want the major differences, whatever we have it, you just read this article. You come to know what is the differences. Looking for Python with a different OS. Apart from the Windows, you want something else, you can go for here and you can see the Linux and Mac available. And Linux, Mac OS, others also available here. Right. Now, once you download this software, installation is very easy. Simply, you have to click on the next, you have to click on it. There is no need to put your finger anywhere. Automatically take the predefined path and it will go for the next. Now, Python allows two modes of programming. One is called as interactive mode. Second is called as scripting mode. It's similar to the R, right? In the R also interactively we can do it using the R console A plus B 1 plus 2, like that written or not. That is what called as interactive mode. Script mode means n number of lines are going to write it in one file, we are going to call that one. For example, we are going to see here what you mean by interactive mode programming. We are opening the command prompt, then we are trying to type the Python. Try below some sample statements. We have here print hello world, then hello world is printed. 2 plus 3, what is this? 5. One surprisingly, a plus b is equal to what? What you noticed? Here plus symbol only I am using, here also plus symbol only I am using. Here plus symbol is doing the summation of these two numbers. Here plus symbol is concatenating the two strings. Same operator based on the data types, it is working differently. Same operator based on the data type, it's working differently. Two numbers case, it is summing. Two strings case, it is concatenating. Wow, great. And we are defining here a object or variable a is equal to 10. And we are seeing what is the value available in the a, that is 10. So everything is called as is interactive mode or not? It's interactive mode. Right. Okay, we'll see that one. Now we go and try to see this part whatever available now. I am trying to go here. The normal CMD I am opening. CMD means command prompt. There I am writing here Python, I am writing it. Then we are going to get here Python shell. This is what called as Python terminal window or Python shell. We are seeing here 3 arrow marks. That's what 3 arrow marks. Or directly you can go for the Python installation folder, all programs. Then if you see, we have here Python installation folder, Python 3.6. There we have what is this? Python 3.6 64-bit. If I click on this one, we are going to get here same window. Through command prompt, you can invoke it, or you can go to the start all programs, Python, you can invoke it. Generally, if you go for the Linux based missions, what will happen? There is no start all programs. Then we have to go through the terminal window only. We have to open the terminal window, then we need to type the Python. Right. Now, for example, first one we have here print hello world. I am writing here print, then hello world. Tell me, we are able to print it or not? Yes. And also one beautiful here, that is, if you are providing single code, if you are providing a double code, system will recognize as a string only, we will not worry about it. It's similar to the R language. and throughout the Python, you keep on compare R and Python because we are a data scientist resources. So keep on compare R and Python. Let us say I am talking about the graphs. Here, what is the package we have it, and what is the package we have over there. Just try to compare it. And in Python, we have much more options are available. For example, see these packages here.
Packages included in
Hmm?
packages included in
Package management, high performance distribution, portal, products, Anaconda Enterprise, collaborative, blah blah. About
Ram, I have installed Python already with this Anaconda. It came as Spider Python like that.
Spider,
Spider Python.
Spider,
Something
yeah,
with
that also there. That is
GL.
IDE.
Hmm.
This is what the slide I am looking for. It is available. What is Anaconda? It is available. Okay, it's available where? In what is Anaconda? Which buttons I clicked? Again, I'm not sure. Okay, so somewhere in this package we have what is Anaconda. This is a link what you should get it. Then under this one you can see. Then you can see. Okay, whatever packages we have it Anaconda distribution, the most trusted Python distribution for what? Data science. So if you want to become perfect data scientist resource, here whatever packages are available, those all packages you should know. We not know that thousands of packages whatever available are least bother, but at least we should know what is NumPy, what is Skippy, what is Numba, what is Pandas, and what is Dask, like that. And one more point is here, to do one activity itself, they have here different packages. Means graphs you want to develop it. Here matplotlib is one thing is available, and some other things also we have here. Let's say this one. So this one also useful for the development of the graphs only it is useful. See this data science IDE, sorry, data science IDEs. So you can use Spider. That's what you're trying to tell now. Spider is one IDE like Eclipse for the Python. Even you can use Eclipse also. And we have here Jupyter Lab. Still it is under the process. It's not came into the market that much of effectively. Still in the GitHub. From GitHub you can download it, and even you can use RStudio, and you can use what? Jupyter, we can use it. RStudio also compatible here.
what we use for
Yeah, right. What we use for R. Now, if you go for here, analytics and scientific computing, NumPy, Skippy, Numba, Pandas, Dask is available. Visualizations, Matplotlib library using I can draw the graph, or I can draw the graphs using these things. But famous is this is the famous. And machine learning, we can use TensorFlow, and you can use here scikit-learn, and you can use here sto.ai. But famous is here scikit-learn. Like that, different things we have here. If you know these all packages, whatever listed, that's it. We are gurus in the data science. However, the data science is a growing platform. Hence, whatever we know, even myself or yours, anyone is working also, they will have the limited scope of learning actually. I mean, knowing. Let us say on the scale of 10, if anyone asks a question, what is your data scientist scale means, I can say 6 or 7, that much only. Because a lot of things are there. Even you implemented 2 or 3 cycles, you may be implemented using, let's say, using this package implemented. What about these 3 things? You don't know, right? You may be implemented graphs using this package. What about these 3 things? You don't know, right? That is the reason. But what you are aware of it, tomorrow you don't use this package. Use this package means we'll search it. As we have the understanding already, we'll search it and we'll try to explore and we'll try to do that one. That much of capability we'll get it. It's not a open banana. It's not a open banana, but we know how to open that one. That much of knowledge we are going to gain here. Are you getting my point? And it's a growing field. As it's a growing field, today I am seeing here 4. Tomorrow you may add here one more thing, 5th also. Tomorrow you can see here also one more thing, something like that. But now we got one clarity. Python is a general programming language. You want to be data scientist with Python means we are trying to concentrate on specific packages. If you know those specific packages, we can certify ourselves as a data scientist. That's what we are trying to do it. But before starting these packages, first what you should know, basic Python. How to write the loops, how to create the objects, how to write the variables, how to write the print statements, creating the functions. Those are all basic stuff we have to be aware of it. Okay, excellent. Now let's go and try to see the basic stuff first, that is called as interactive mode programming. In that one, we are trying to open the command prompt, then we are trying to type the Python, then type below some sample statements. Let me open it. I am opening here Python directly or through the all programs. Now we have here one more thing is available under the Python, that is called as IDLE. What is this? IDLE. IDLE and Python 3.6 both are mostly same. This looks like a command, through command prompt is coming. This is like a IDE. So if you click on this IDE, that also looks like a similar to this one. Any difference we are seeing here? This one and this one? No difference. Only color, this kind of, this is through command prompt is executing, this is through Python shell it is executing. For example, you are writing here 1 plus 2. What are you getting? 3. Here also you write here same 1 plus 2. What are you getting? 3. You are writing simply print allow world. What are you getting? Sorry, syntax error. Print, then yeah, like this we are going to get what? Guidelines. Then we are saying as hello world. Now we are able to print it. If you go for this one, I am trying to print here print. Then here some guidelines is problem, right?
Yeah.
Some guidelines are problem if you are going through the command prompts. However, if I am trying to type here PRI, if I type the tab from the keyboard, PRI, if I type from the tab from the keyboard, it's not recognizing. A, B, C, D, E, F is equal to 10. Then A, B, C, D, it's not recognized. Anyhow, tab if you are typing, you are going to get those things, corresponding things. For example, here without tab also, directly the moment I am typing here, 3 letters I am typing, then automatically the corresponding things you are going to get it, the syntax things. That's what the flexibilities we have here. And these 2 things are with by default we got it. By default with installation of the Python we got it. If you go and try to observe here Python 3.6, this is what the IDLE, this is what the Python 3.6 64-bit. And this is the manuals and this is the module documents, and we have here Python PyCharm. What is this? JetBrains PyCharm. PyCharm also one of the IDE. A number of IDs are available in the market. Okay, PyCharm also one of the IDE like Eclipse or like RStudio, whatever we used, is also one of the IDE. We can write and execute the things. Are you getting my point? Now, just now he's saying like, hey, I'm using the Jupyter and I'm using the Spider. The Jupyter and Spider, these all things are part of the Anaconda IDEs. If you install the Anaconda, then you are getting here, what is this? Spider. And also we have here, what is this? IPython, interactive Python shell. Interactive Python shell. And also we have here, what is this? Jupyter Notebook and Jupyter Qt console, like that. For example, if you go to the Jupyter Qt console, then we are getting here one window. This also looks like similar or not? Now, the moment I am writing here, let us say print, then we are going to get the document, we are getting it, help document. There I can go and I can write here, hello world. It is able to print it. This is interactive shell. And if you go for one more thing is available, that is called as Spider. But these things are going to get as part of the Anaconda installation. If you click on the Spider, if you click on the Spider is opening. Right. The look and feel of this one is almost all similar to the R. If you see here, okay, this is what the Spider window, what are we having. For example, I am writing here, let us say print, then I am writing here, let us say hello world. Then if I go and try to print here, just click on this run, it is able to print it. Of course, this Spider internally using what it is using? Python console or IPython console. Python console means it is a regular one, like this it will be there. IPython console means more interaction will be there, like serial numbers and input or output, like that is going to write it. More interaction. Now you have the lot of chances are available to use any IDE. You don't like these things, you can go for regular Eclipse, whatever we have for the Java. There also you can go and you can implement the same thing. If you go to the Eclipse also I can use the same Python commands, I can use it. Let it open.
Generally, companies, what is preferred?
Okay, that is a good question. Generally, companies what it is preferred. As everything is coming free of cost, right? People are using whatever they like it.
Looks like
Okay, and IPython is the one which is famous, which are available. And next, people are using wherever is Spider, this kind of things also people are using it.
it's like the ease of moving from one environment to other, like building all the packages.
All has the same flexibilities we have it. You see here we have what it is called as now. This is called as Eclipse. Here also I can export and import as a project. Entire project I can export and I can import it. There are the kind of options we have it. Okay. IDE you are saying means that is nothing but the basic things they will provide it. That means export, import, and organizing the content. Those are things they will provide it. Suppose you are writing here hello world program. You are writing in case of Eclipse. Then you can go and you can write here print. Then I'm writing here print. Let us say hello world. We are saying it. Hello world. We are saying it. Now go and try to run this one. We are running as a Python run. In the bottom we can observe here we are getting what? Hello world. We are getting. So come to the conclusion. As of now, I am not going with Eclipse. As of now, I am not going with this Jupyter console. As of now, I am not going with the This IPython 3.6.1. This is the regular IPython command window. Okay, let me close this also. Now everything I closed it. Let us go and try to start from the beginning as for the nodes. First we are doing interactive mode programming using what? Regular Python, even not even IPython, regular Python command prompt. How to open that one? We are going to the CMD command prompt. Then we are typing here Python. We'll start our job with this one. Slowly we'll try to explore those all things. End of the day, IDEs is what special training is not required over there. One day you open that one, then that's it. You can start working on that one. Special training is not required. Now, okay, we have here Python. We've opened it. What is the first statement? Print. Already we saw that one. Second statement is what? 2 plus 3. We are able to print it. Even you can write here print of 2 plus 3 is going to give the same effect. Is going to give the same effect. Now I want to concatenate two strings. I want to concatenate it. Let's say a plus b. Then we are going to see here ab. Let us say we are going to do here a minus b. This is a question asked here. What is saying? Between strings you cannot do the subtraction. It's saying unsupported operand type. However, good question. Plus is concatenating means minus is going to do what? Good question. Okay, but with strings it cannot do any minus. If you do the minus with the normal numbers, it is going to give here 2. Okay, now for example, I want to create a object. Let us say a is equal to 10. I want to know what is this object, whatever you created, type of the a. What is the a? Integer. Suppose we are trying to define here one object that is called as ROM. If I want to know the type of the object, like type is equal to our class function, whatever we used in the R. Type is equal to what? Our class function, whatever we used in the R. Now it's showing here it is a string. Class is equal to string. Like this, you can go and you can write the commands in the Python. This is called as what? Interactive mode programming. And it is a, what shell it is? It is a Python shell or it is a IPython shell? This is a Python shell or IPython shell? It is a Python or IPython shell? Normal Python shell. It's not the IPython shell. Okay, better you try to use IPython shell. Python shell is somewhat, it's not that great because the moment I type here PRI, I am not getting the help document. And as you know, it's a vast subject, lot of functions. It's highly impossible to remember the syntax of all the functions. That's the reason the moment I start typing something, system is giving some guidelines to me, then I can do my job somewhat beautifully. So that's the reason Python, I don't want to use it. I'm closing this one. Next is what? IPython, I want to use it. If you go to the same all programs, same Python installation directory, whatever we have here, there is a option is available. What is this? IDLE. It is equal to the IPython. It's equal to the IPython. If I click on the IDLE, now what is saying here? Python 3.6.1, then it's equal to the IDLE. You can use this one. You can use this one. Why? Because here user friendliness will be, but comparatively more user friendliness will be available here. Okay, that's the reason I am recommending this one. I am recommending it. However, if you have Anaconda is installed in our case, or IPython shell alone installed in our case, then directly go for the, instead of this IDE, IPython only directly go for it. In my case, I have the IPython, which is part of Python installation, or it is part of the Anaconda installation. As part of what I got this IPython? Anaconda installation, I got it. Anaconda installation, I got it. If I click on this IPython, then I got here IPython shell. I will use IPython. I will use IPython. Okay, now open the IPython, try below some sample statements. Okay, we opened the IPython. Anaconda installation also nothing, sir. Simply nest, 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 nest. That's what you have to do. It won't stop you anywhere, don't worry. Now we are going for IPython. Then this is what the IPython shall be opened. Now once it is opened, it is better to read this statements whatever we have it. Python 3.6.1 and Anaconda is what version? 4.4.0. At that moment of I installed it, that's what the versions we have it. But now I think somewhat latest versions we have it, right? If I click on that download, we have here what is the version of this one? 5.01, and this also maybe 3.6.3 will be there because Python is available now that version. Okay, at the moment of when I was working, this may be available. And what it's saying, Anaconda 4.4 64-bit default May 11 2017 blah blah version, copyrights, next Python 5.3.0 and enhanced interactive Python. And we see here introduction and overview of the IPython's feature. Just you want to know what is this one, just type here question mark, that's it. You need to type what? Question mark and enter. It's going to give you what is IPython it's giving. IPython is nothing but an enhanced interactive Python. It's simply command prompt of the Python only. But what is this? Something interactive. Interactive means some help documents, some automatic filling of the commands. This kind of things will be available here. IPython offer a fully compatible replacement for the standard Python interpreter. Whatever standard Python interpreter is available, that exactly is going to replace it with convenient shell features, special commands, command history mechanism, and output results caching. At your system command line, type IPython-h to see the command line options available. This document only describes interactive features. Main features here, what are the features? Access to the standard Python help with object, docstrings, and the Python manual. Simply type help, no codes to invoke it. Okay, magic commands, type star magic for information on the magic subsystems. And like this, some kind of things is showing it. Now tell me what is the next point it's saying? Quick references. If you want any quick references, you have to say percentage s, percentage, and whatever function you want it. Let us say print, about print you want it. You can write here percentage of the print. Quick references it is going to give it. What is the next one? Help document. Next one what? Object question mark. I think it is somewhat opposite to the R, right? In R I want one function help document. We used to write what? Question mark followed by the function name. But here what we are doing? First we are writing the function name, then followed by function name, then followed by we are writing what? Function name followed by we are writing question mark. For example, I am writing here print question mark. Now we are seeing what? Help document. If you want, let us say two question marks also you can put it. If you don't know fully about that function, half of the thing you can write it and you can write the two question marks. Or you can write simply help of, what is this? Let us say print. Or help of one function, already we are aware of it just now. What is this? Type. Whatever you want it, simply you have to write here and you have to type it. That's it. And if you come out of that help document, press the Q from the keyboard. Q is nothing but exit from that help document. Quit. Now this is the IPython shell. In IPython shell, what I am asking you to do it? Open IPython shell here. Now what I am doing? 2 plus 3 is equal to 5. A plus B is equal to AB. You are aware of this one or not? Yes, I need not do this one. Okay, 2 plus 3 is equal to this one, and A plus B, then we are getting here AB. Next one we have here, open what? IDLE. You can try below some sample statements using the IDLE. These all things, three things are interactive only. Two things we got with the regular Python installation. One thing IPython we got with the installation of Anaconda. Script mode. These all things, what is the problem here? One by one line we are executing. One by one line we are executing. Now script mode programming means we are going to write couple of lines. For example, print hello world, print 2 plus 3. These two commands we written in the notepad. And we are saving that one as what? .py file. And we are trying to execute that one. What is the meaning? For example, I am trying to open the notepad. This is what the notepad, whatever I have. There I am writing here print. Then 2 plus 3. Then we are writing here right. Now we have here print 2 plus 3. Let us go and try to see next one, print. Then I am writing here A, then plus B. Okay. Now we have two statements, we have it. Like this I can write 200 lines of statements also. 200 lines of statements, doesn't matter. For example, I am defining here one variable called as a is equal to 10. I am defining one more variable that is called as b is equal to 30. Then I am writing here print a plus b. I am writing it. Now remember, now a and b are not strings, a and b are numbers. We stored what? 10 and 30 we stored it. This is the one file. I am trying to save this one onto the desktop. For example, while I am saving it, I am saving this one with the name of, let us say, test.py. The extension of Python file is what? Py. So I am writing here test.py. Why I put the double quotes is to store forcefully with that extension. Then enter. Already adjust. Do you want to replace? Maybe in previous batch I did it. It is replacing it. Click on yes. Now if you see on the desktop, you will see here what is this? Test py, somewhere it is available. Yeah, this is what we have it. It's appearing like notepad, but if you see the properties in the back end, what type of file it is? Python file, py file it is. Now I want to run this one. Simply you are going to the cmd, means what? Command prompt, and we are trying to drag and drop this one. We are trying to drag and drop. Before that, we also need to write here, what is this? python, Python. This file I want to run using what? Python. I want to run it. Just enter. Wow, great. We are seeing what? 5, because we given here, what we given? Print 2 plus 3 we given. So the statement, whatever we have it, the statement corresponding output is this one. Then print AB concatenation it is doing. Then we defined A is equal to 10, B is equal to 30. Then print A plus B is giving what? Are you getting my point? Yes? Okay. So you people understand here the second method, whatever we have it, that is called as interactive method. When we go for interactive method is, let us say I have so many scripts, so many lines of code is available. At a time you want to process. Then show that as a .py file and we'll try to run it. If you want to schedule tomorrow, you can schedule it. Right, now open the command prompt, type full file path, press enter, observe the output. We are writing Python followed by full file path. Then download the Eclipse. Okay, one of the IDE, what I am trying to show is executing through the Eclipse. Eclipse is the one of the famous IDE for Java actually, for Java. But as we came little bit with that background also, then at the moment you can go for the Python with Eclipse also, you can go for it. For that, one of the neon is one of the flavor. That neon flavor we are going and we are downloading it, and installation instructions are available here. You can install it. Once you installed it, we can go and we can run this same lines of commands in the Eclipse. Next, write the first program in Python using Eclipse. You try this one, you will able to do it. Switch to the Python prospects and we have to create one project. There we have to create one program. You try it. If you are not getting, tomorrow I will explain it. So what is your understanding today? What is Python? Simple programming language, general programming language. Python is used only for data scientists? No. As it is general programming language, you can use for website development, user interface development, or data scientist role, or you can go for software development, or you can go for some system administration activities also you can go for it. And as a data scientist, you are going to concentrate only on NumPy package, Pandas package, machine learning packages, data analysis, matplotlib packages. This kind of packages we are going to learn about it. If you know those packages, we are called as data scientists. Our main focus once we completed basics of the basics of the Python. Once we completed, we'll jump into one particular package and we'll try to explore what exactly we are doing over there. Okay, after you learn the basic Python programming, you are thinking like you want to develop your own website. Then you can go for whatever we have, the Flask or those things, those frameworks you can install and you can start developing it. Got my point? Okay. Now tomorrow I'll try to explain this Eclipse IDE if possible. Otherwise, you try it first. If you are failing, I will go for it because lot of IDEs are available. It's not practically required to explain about that one. In my mission itself, I have what is this? Even I didn't explain this one. This is also one of the IDE. PyCharm. PyCharm also one of the IDE to execute the Python. So how many IDEs available in my system itself? PyCharm, Eclipse, then Spider, then Jupyter, then IPython console, n number of things we have. Okay, whatever you feel comfortable, you can do it. Thank you. Tomorrow we'll meet and we'll try to continue with the data types and variables. Okay, thank you.
And this will be on Monday, right?
No.
Okay, this will be on
Monday.
Monday.
So tomorrow the classes on table view is there, right?
Oh, Tableau classes are there tomorrow? Okay, right. Then it is Monday.
Okay.
Yeah, last week continuation class we have, right? So we'll continue with that one and we'll go for the Monday. Thank you. But Tableau class also very important, sir, because whatever we are doing here with code, those all things are doing with the drag and drop. Thank you.